Good morning, Freaky Frighteners. Brewster coming from the Fortress of Brewster 2 with an episode of Gory Goodies for this wonderful Monday morning. So, I already went through 3 of them. This is by request, actually. Megan Welton, my A-plus students, had requested the viewing of my Nicolas Cage collection. So, won't be too much here, but she's a very good contributor and a huge supporter of mine, so... You know, this is for you, Megan. Obviously, as we did my one video, Willy's Wonderland, Colors Out of Space, and Mandy in steelbook form. Not too much stories behind these aside from the Cage Match ones with my Gecko brother. So you check out the Gory Goodies episode for Willy's Wonderland. I kind of go into those more there. So I don't want to rehash that one. But we'll start off with a Shudder one, Prisoners of Ghostland on Blu-ray. Awesome Nick Cage performance. He does say more than he does in Willy's Wonderland. And it's got Bill Moseley in it as well. Some really out there scenes, but it's Nicolas Cage with bomb detonators on certain parts of his anatomy and a sword. So give that a check. I think that's still on Shudder. Renfield, of course. Nicolas Cage's Count Dracula. You cannot go wrong. I have the Dracula Sucks edition. Check that one out. Lesser known one, Season of the Witch. This one actually was a story. Back in the early days of Netflix, my old man had told me about it because he knows I likes this shit. And this is before my Nicolas Cage obsession. I never got around to watching that though, till about a couple of years ago. And yeah, we finally just, it was like one of those things we'd forgotten about. I was like, oh yeah, let's check out that movie. So I watched it with them, and it was really fucking good. I think this is before his tax troubles, and it's got Ron Perlman in it, and the special effects are a little dated by today's things, but it's still a great watch. So check it out if you can. I don't know where any of these are streaming because I own them, so I'm not going to be much help there, but I'm sure Megan will let people know in the comments because she's the awesome A-plus student that she is. So yeah, Season of the Witch, highly recommend if you haven't seen it already. Before we go into this one, I also have 25 of them on my Fandango Now account because I think last year there was a special for someone's anniversary. I don't think it was his. I think it was Fandango's. And it was 25 Nicolas Cage movies for $25. I'm not going to list all 25 up here, but there are some good ones in there and some ones I hadn't heard about. Kick-Ass was one of them. And I think The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And some weird CGI one. Maybe I'll put them in the comments or the description later on. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably put them in there. So moving on to non-horror Nicolas Cage. Ghost Rider 1 and 2. Don't judge me. This was back when I used to have to buy everything that was Marvel. I've kind of grown out of that in recent years. But I actually enjoyed the first Ghost Rider. Second one, I liked the special effects better, but I didn't really care for it too much, but I still had to own it. Saw them both in theaters and got each one for Christmas that following year. That respectively they were released. Speaking of Marvel Fandango Now, Kick-Ass. If you haven't seen this one, you gotta watch it, man. Nicolas Cage plays a Batman-type character called Big Daddy, and he just goes nuts with it. And I mean, which he always does, but it's just funny seeing Nicolas Cage in a Batman-type suit, especially with the Superman correlation there. If you guys know that history. If not, look it up. He was, at one point, I think, rumored to play Superman back way before Superman Returns came out, I think it was. So, moving on to the last one. I'm going to catch a lot of hate for this, a lot of shit talking, but I don't care. I love this movie. Honeymoon in Vegas. Him, Sarah Jessica Parker, and the late James Caan. He goes to Vegas with his wife, fiance, and he ends up losing an ass ton of money to James Caan's character. And James Caan actually does offers to call the debt square if he could spend the night or talk to his fiance or something. And Nicolas Cage is in rare form. It's one of you know what? It's I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my favorite performances of him because he's just a total smart ass throughout the entire movie. It's got a cameo by the late Pat Morita from Mr. Miyagi. Is it Narita? I don't know. Mr. Miyagi. He's in it. But I love this fucking movie. It's not horror related. It's kind of chick flicky. But dude, Nicolas Cage has me laughing my ass off throughout the entire movie. A lot of great quotes. So that's the Nicolas Cage collection. I'll put the names of the Fandango Now ones in not the comments, the description for this video. And Megan, that was for you. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your engagements, everything you do. And I hope this sated your appetite for gory goodies with the Nicolas Cage stuff. So I'll think of a good one later on. Maybe I'll get a request in the meantime, but we'll keep them coming if you guys keep watching them. So thanks for support. Keep kicking ass, chewing bubblegum, and stay cool, freaky frighteners.
Brewster Vision.